Yo, listen, let's have El Dynamiq, DJ Dynamiq right here at Sueños in Chicago. Shout out to Chicago Street TV. We're here in the Windy City, baby. Let's go.
Word. So what are your thoughts on Sueño Fest 23?
Man, amazing. You know, it's very humbling, and I'm very thankful to be back for year 2, and it's Jordan year.
And
So
you're in
2, 3,
Chicago.
and we're in Chicago. You know what I mean? So I'm very excited to be back, man. It's definitely come a long way.
Are you looking forward, to the after sets? What's been your experience so far in Chicago?
My experience, I've been here since Thursday. I DJed Tao Thursday night. That was amazing. I did a pre-party for Sueños last night at the Mine. Shout out V5 group. Yeah, just been, it's been great so far. And I'm looking forward to hearing a few artists like Fade. I'm a big Fade fan. Nicky Jam, legend. Obviously El Alfa, big energy. Wisin y Yandel, legends. I mean, they're gonna crush that tonight. And then tomorrow, Grupo Firme, yo soy mexicano, so para mí, Junior H, Hera, para ver otra gente mexicana que está aquí en este festival de reggaetón en Chicago. I'm very excited.
So let's talk a little bit about that. That's kind of like the angle I want to take with this. Like, can you discuss a little bit your perspective as a DJ on, we saw Sueños bring together, right? Lo caribeño, lo reggaeton with the regional mexicano, and this sort of like coinciding festival that brings together, Latino identity as a whole. So if you could speak a little bit towards that, but also like, tell me what your thoughts are on the fact that like, the past couple months, right? We're seeing all these crazy collabs, right? Bad Bunny Frontera, Mike Towers with Fuerza Régida, Eladio Peso Pluma. Like, as a DJ, as being Mexican, as having this audience, right, that's just completely across the board as Latino identity as it gets in the United States, what are your thoughts on that sort of, collaboration and that bridge that we're starting to see get built?
I think it's a testament, and the music speaks for itself. Regional music has been around for many years, many years, and we used to get laughed at, for being, they're doing regional, corridos verdes, corridos tumbados, you name it. And now, speaking of that, you hear that in the background? That's crazy. But yeah, we're right now, the number 1 artist in the world is Peso Pluma, de Mexico. And even Peso Pluma le metió mano al reggaeton con Young Lucas, La Bebé remix, you know what I mean? So it just shows that right now, Mexico's always been an amazing market for Latin music in general. So, you're seeing artists, like you said, Fuerza Régida, Natanael Cano, Grupo Firme, Hera, you name it, even Nodal, Christian Nodal, you know what I mean? And collabing with Puerto Ricanos, Colombianos, Spain, American artists too. So it's come full circle. And again, like I said, the music speaks for itself. So, and it just shows you stick with it. We stuck with it, and here we are now. We're performing at major Latino festivals. We're number 1 on the charts as regional and Mexicano artists, and we're collabing with the biggest artists in the world, like you said, Bad Bunny, Maluma, you name it. And here comes, you're gonna see the Drakes, and you're gonna see the Justin Biebers coming soon. It's a matter of time.
Yeah, no, fire. As a DJ, what would you say, right now you got in the top 3 heavy rotation, bangers that you keep in the bag until the right moment and you drop it, and it's your go-to joints to just make it pop,
Go-to joints right now, anything Fade right now. Fade is crazy.
Okay.
Feliz Cumpleaños Fade goes crazy at the club all the time. Grupo Frontera with Bad Bunny, they're singing word for word, 100%. And yeah, there's so many. I also do another one, the Fuerza Régida, Bebe. That one goes crazy too. So
okay, word. How old were you when you started DJing? Why did you start DJing? And then, how did you get from that to being a part of people like Heavy Hitters? You know what I'm saying? And kind of growing. How was that journey?
I started DJing when I was 16, just doing backyard parties for homies and shit. And then, I moved out of the Imperial Valley and pursued my dream, and I moved to San Diego strictly to DJ. Started DJing some pretty dope spots, some of the hottest clubs in San Diego. Turned into DJing some of the hottest clubs in the country. Turned out to, parlayed that to DJing 49er games, biggest festivals in the world, Europe, Qatar, you know, Latin America, you name it, North America. And yeah, and then I got the opportunity to be a heavy hitter in 2020, right before the pandemic. DJ Camilo called me and he said that he handpicked me, you know, and I owe a lot of respect and love to him because he literally handpicked me. You know, I had to meet with DJ Enough, El Presidente, and yeah, being a heavy hitter, like I feel like as a DJ, it's always like if you're a real DJ, you want to be a heavy hitter. You know what I mean? So to be the only heavy hitter in San Diego and one of maybe 4 or 5 heavy hitters in the entire West Coast, that's amazing to me, man. Because those guys are like my idols. You know, DJ Camilo, DJ Lobo, DJ Enough, you name it. You know what I mean? Felly Fell, Dre Sinatra, Franzen, like. Those are like my idols, the people I look up to the most, you know?
Word. And then just real quick, man, if we could take it back to the culture and if you could just speak to the importance of the DJ in the culture. Like, we're in a festival right now and it's not just about the main acts or the performers. It's DJs like you that represent the community, that represent the genre, that are getting flown out and getting also to perform. And that speaks to the role of the DJ within the culture, right?
Yeah. 100% the DJ has been around since the 1980s, and the DJs was the original rock star, in my opinion, was the DJ. You take it back to, you know, the 80s and the 90s, and here we are now in 2023, and we're still rock stars. You go to a club in Vegas, and it's about the DJ. You go to a festival, it's about the artist, but guess what? They got a DJ too. So I feel like little by little, every year, you know, we're getting more and more respect, and you know, we're getting our flowers, I guess you could say. But yeah, it's very important because we're the ones playing the music at the clubs. We're the ones playing the music on the radio. We're the ones breaking records, so it's very, very important. So yeah, shout out to the artists that really look out for the DJs, and shout out to, you know, the fans that really enjoy the DJs. Because I guarantee you, there's people here that are here for the DJs, not just the artists. You know, so yeah, DJ, very important.
Facts, man. What was the experience with Bad Bunny? Like, how did that happen? What was that like, and what did it mean to you?
It meant a lot, man, because I know Bad Bunny since 2016, you know, before he blew up, you know, and I just continued to build with him in his camp for years, many years, and in 2019, I got the opportunity to open up for one of his shows in Mexico, in Tijuana, for the Por Siempre tour, and then from there, they were like, yo, like, this guy, you know, he's a good DJ, and then from there, I got to DJ his next tour, 2022, right after the pandemic, El Último Tour del Mundo. I did 4 dates in the West Coast, and yeah, man, like, you know, it's been I mean, working with the biggest artist in the world it's amazing. So, and seeing his growth, it just hits different. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Very humbling.
How old were you when you started DJing?
I was 16.
Okay.
When I started DJing, but when people ask me how long you've been DJing, I like to count the years that I really started DJing professionally. So I say I've been DJing for 15 years professionally. I'm 34 years old. When I was 19, I started DJing nightclubs, really taking it serious. I don't really count the 3 years that I was doing the bedroom DJing, backyard boogies, and quinceañeras, you know what I mean?
So you're from San Diego. Do you want to talk about what part of San Diego you're from and what was it like growing up there for you?
So I actually grew up in the Imperial Valley. It's like 2 hours from San Diego. But I call San Diego home because I've been there for 15 years. And my daughters were born in San Diego too. So yeah, I mean, San Diego is right by the border, just like the Imperial Valley. Brawley, California is close to the border too, La Frontera. Obviously, I was born in Mexicali, Baja California, and to be able to DJ a festival in Baja California and Rosarito, you know, it's amazing to me. So, yeah, it's just culture, man. Culture, good people, great food, beautiful weather, beautiful women. Can't complain.
Any upcoming events that you got going on?
Upcoming events, after party, Tao nightclub, Sunday night with Chencho. I'm on the set. And yeah, I got Baja Beach Fest coming up in August. Shout out to them. Obviously, this is the sister festival to Baja Beach Fest, Sueños, and my 8th year as the 49ers DJ. Nana Gang, super excited. Thank you, man. God is the greatest. I haven't seen anything like what I'm seeing here at Sueños anywhere in the world. I've DJed in Qatar. I DJed festivals in Colombia. I DJed festivals in Peru. I've DJed festivals in Mexico. I've DJed festivals in the United States. And this right here, I've even DJed festivals in Asia. And this right here is just different because the people here are different, period. Chicago, amazing. You have my heart. Thank you. Very grateful to be here.
Word, man. And then just lastly to wrap it up, man, you know, do you think Sueños growing continuing to be here, continuing to bring people out, is that a sign of the growth that the Latino community has in this country right now?
100%, and this is just a small sample of how much our culture is growing, our music is growing, our fan base is growing. This is just a small sample, this is in general. And yeah, shout out to Sueños, shout out to everybody involved, and shout out to the city of Chicago and the people from Chicago and everybody flying in to be in Chicago, because this is amazing, man. Like to be a part of a festival like this is very humbling, and I'm very thankful and grateful. And Sueños, this is just the beginning. Vamos a seguir. We're going to continue to grow. We're going to continue to level up. And hopefully I'm here every year for the next 30 years to continue to talk about this, even when I retire.